This guy's a great comic. He's traveled the globe. He's been on Wide World of Sports and everything, and he's a fine comedian. Please, a nice round of applause for Mr. Jim Carey.
Boy, you folks are in an excellent mood, and boy, I hate to kind of spoil it for you, but got some disturbing news today in the Boston Herald-American. Apparently one of the escort services operating out of Boston is actually a front for a prostitution ring. Ooh, what a stunning surprise that was, huh? Actual quote from a Boston police detective in the Herald, he said, "Now we're speculating that maybe more of these escort services are fronts for prostitutions." Ladies and gentlemen, if you're from Boston, watch out. Can't get anything by the Boston police, boy. No siree. But what was worse was in the Herald, on page 3, in great big huge headlines, it said, "She was in it for the money." Ladies and gentlemen, do you remember the old days when prostitutes used to do it just for their own personal self-satisfaction? Well, all of a sudden there's money changing hands. Kind of disturbing to me. I don't know. Oh, God. It just hasn't been a good day. I've been having problems with my car, and at the worst possible times, too. Just when the light turns green. Have you ever been in this situation? You're the first car in line, your car is obviously stalled, and the guy behind you apparently thinks he can help you get started by beeping his horn. Look, George, the fellow up ahead stalled. Give that horn a beep. Hey, buddy, you need jumper cables? No, thanks. I think if this guy would continue beeping, I'll get started in just a second. Thanks. I was fortunate, though. I was right across the street from a Texaco station. It's a true story. If you go to a Texaco station, we've got this great big, huge sign that says, "With every fill-up, we..." And there's a list of 5 or 6 things. First one says, "We fill your tank with gas." All right, it's a little obvious, but I guess it needed to be said, right? Second one said, we visibly check under your hood." How many of you folks remember the old days when they did it psychically? "Oh, I think it's the carburetor, but I can't be sure." I don't know. But I got started again, which was great, because I came down here with a few friends of mine, and I don't know, I hate to drive alone, but I love to drive with other people, because I've discovered you can do anything you want in a car. The people in your car will always blame the other guy. This is true, and you know it. You do it, don't you? I do it for fun now. I go down the highway 65, 70 miles an hour, cut over into another lane, cut some guy off. He starts beeping and swearing. Everyone in my car turns and says, "Boy, what an asshole that guy was, huh?" Oh, I thought you'd done it. I don't know. I spent most of the day watching television today and saw this commercial. It's been on for about 10 years, and I realized today how stupid it is. 4 out of 5 dentists surveyed in this country recommend sugarless gum for their patients who chew gum. Have you ever thought about that? It means that 1 out of every 5 dentists in this country recommends gum with sugar for their patients who chew gum. I'd like to have this guy for a dentist. Be like, "Oh, sure, Jim, you can chew all the gum you want, as long as it's got plenty of sugar in it." Here, suck on these sugar cubes while I make reservations at the club. I saw an acne commercial today. They showed before and after pictures of this 15-year-old kid with acne literally written all over his face, with a black line over his eyes, so you couldn't identify him. Like nobody who knows this kid doesn't know he has acne, right? "Do you know Bill had acne?" "Well, no, not till I saw him on that television commercial the other night." Have you seen Jacqueline Smith's new commercial? It's got a new fashion line available at Kmart. That's right. Fashion and Kmart. Now, there's 2 words I freely associate every day. How about you? Sure, the Emmy Awards coming up. Jacqueline, first thing she does is get on the phone with Liz Taylor and says, "Liz, Zayre's is closed. Let's head on down to Kmart and buy a dress." Sure she does. I don't know. I feel pretty good about myself today, though, because I donated blood. Any of you folks here ever donate blood? A couple of people? Now back me up on this. When you donate blood, I tell you you've lost some body fluid, which is, pretty apparent. You've lost a pint of blood. So they bring you over to this table where they give you apple juice and Oreos and Cheez-Its. I'm sorry, I'm no doctor, but I don't think either one of these snack treats has any medicinal value whatsoever. I just find it difficult to imagine a scene from the Vietnam War going something like this. Oh, buddy, you've lost about a pint of blood. Here, have a couple Oreos. You'll be fine. Oh, now you've lost a limb. Better get those double stuff Oreos and some Cheez-Its for this guy. Oh, Harry, I'm sorry. We're running low on supplies. Have some penicillin till the truck with the vanilla wafers comes in. Certainly do all... I don't know. Oh, God. I'd like to do a little impression for you. Folks like impressions? Sure you do. Good. This guy is, you probably heard him before. He's on every Sunday night, and it's my favorite television character. Hi. My name's Andy Rooney. This is my watch. Why I like my watch? It's not one of those newfangled digital watches. My watch has hands. Why do they call them hands, anyway? Do you ever wonder why hot dogs come in packages of 10? Hot dog rolls come in packages of 8? Did you ever brush your teeth in the morning and then drink orange juice? Ooh. How come all popes look alike? Did you ever wonder who came up with the idea of bathroom urinals? You just go into the office one Monday and say, let's make a toilet just for piss. Here's my keys. Well, I like my keys. They're all different sizes and shapes. Do you ever sit on your keys? Ouch. That hurts. Thank you very much. My name's been That's your host, Mike McDonald. Another fine job.
Jim Carey! Tell him how you like him.